Well. We just got done with the voting that Congress did to impeach Trump. Obviously, the Dems all voted for yes, they want to impeach him. The Republicans did not. So I guess the process is going forward on Trump had obstructed justice. Now, as much as I hate to say this is very frustrating. From a journalistic point of view, the media has absolutely destroyed Trump. The media thinks, or I should say, the media has portrayed him as a vagina-grabbing, racist, KKK supporting. The media has made the guy out to be guilty as sin. And they've made it so where everything that he's done has made it impeachable. Here's some facts. Here's some facts, though. The first Russian witch hunt, if you had followed any kind of impeachment process in Congress, the Russian witch hunt is exactly what it is. It was a Russian witch hunt. Instead, facts were proven that Obama and the Clintons and the Dems basically made up this fake dossier, and Pelosi and all the Dems ran with it to start their first impeachment process. The Ukraine, well, you know what happened with the Ukraine. So Shifty Schiff has a half dozen, maybe 7, 8, 9 people that come forward and they talk about Trump's conversation with the president of the Ukraine. Said that he basically quid pro quo, and that is asking for something with a favor in return. Not 24 hours later, Shifty Schiff took all of his hearsay and put together a made-up transcript and submitted it in the Congress. Nancy Pelosi picked it up, and she's running with it like a football towards the end zone. Going back to that, 24 hours after Shifty Schiff's made-up phone conversation transcript, Trump releases his own transcript, and not 1 ounce of quid pro quo. As a matter of fact, the former president of the Ukraine didn't understand why the United States was going after Trump for withholding those funds, because he didn't. If I'm not mistaken, the withholding of funds came from Biden. Biden withheld the funds. And the whole investigation as to what was going on, Trump wanted Biden investigated because they found out that his son was working for a Ukrainian energy company, has no experience, no education, no training, no nothing when it comes to energy, and doesn't even speak Ukrainian language. I don't think. I don't know what they speak there. I don't know if it's English or whatever, but for the most part, he basically has zero to do with the Ukraine energy company or whatever. But he's making $50,000 a month off, of these companies. Same thing with China. I'm actually grateful that Trump decided to investigate Biden just because a piece of shit was getting his son jobs for $50,000 a month with zero education. The guy's a wannabe rapper and a DJ. So they just passed the vote, and 23-17, I think the vote passed, and now the articles of impeachment are moving forward, and now there's going to be more bullshit on the largest witch hunt ever perpetrated in the history of the United States. I also wanted to talk about the journalistic point of view again. When you look at TV and you look at what the media is basically putting out, the media is basically saying that he's a vagina-grabbing racist asshole who should be impeached because he cooperated with Russia, he cooperated with Ukraine, and he's guilty of sin. 2 weeks ago, when they were going through the initial process, the impeachment hearings, they brought all of these witnesses from decades-old politicians to decades-old military members. These are very, very highly respected people in their career. They brought them all forward in front of Congress, and not a single one of them had an ounce of evidence to offer to further proceed with the impeachment process. But yet here we are, weeks later, we're still doing it. Waste of time, waste of money. So, and the only thing that this is going to do, if you impeached Trump now, I guarantee you he's going to get voted in next term by landslide. And by landslide, I mean right now, anybody that's been supporting Trump, we all know what the media is doing. We all see what the media is doing. We all see what's going on with Biden. Biden's lost his shit. He's lost his shit. Pelosi, she talks like she's cocked all the time, but she took a fake transcript that Shifty Schumer made up, and she's running with it because she hates Trump. They hate Trump. They hate him. Unreal. I'm sitting here watching Let's Make a Deal now. CBS special report is over. CBS, they like to focus on truth and the facts. The funny thing is that they're so full of shit, just like every other media outlet that's out there. You can't trust any of the media. You can't. Unfortunately, most media outlets are Dem-owned. You'll never see anything positive that Trump ever does reported in any news network. The Washington Post, New York Times, all those rag mags, they should be out of business. As they've been, Washington Post put that the impeachment process started 11 hours after Trump won his election in 2016. Biased, agenda-based, one-sided, cherry-picked reporting. Journalistic integrity is gone. A couple of questions I want to ask from you guys. How much of this impeachment process have you watched? Have you been following what's going on in the news? Have you been following what's going on in like local print or newspapers or anything like that? I want to know what you guys think about this whole impeachment process and whether or not you think that it should have stopped many years ago, or if you believe that it's legit. And if you do believe that it's legit and he should be impeached, I want to know why. I want to know why you think that he's been impeached. There was no Russia collusion. There was no quid pro quo. Quid pro quo with the Ukraine. He didn't grab vaginas. Let me know. Let me know what you think. I don't want to tell you that I'm a big Trump supporter, but I am. And I'm not doing it because I like Trump. I'm doing it because I like what he's doing for our country. Our 401s are doing amazing. Stocks are amazing. He breaks attendance records at every single venue that he goes to. We're killing it in energy and natural resources. We're killing it in our trade deals. Trump made animal abuse a felony. I mean, did you even know that? I'm pretty sure you didn't, because the media is not going to report anything. Everybody loves animals, right? Trump basically signed a bill, passed it on to the House, Congress, or whatever. It basically says that animal abuse is going to be a felony. They're going to be treated as felons. He's done a lot of stuff, you guys. I'm not trying to tell you that I want you to switch, and I'm not trying to tell you that I want you to support him, but please, at least look at some facts at what he's done. Don't look at what he says. Don't look at his tweets. Don't look at any of that stuff. Don't look at any of that stuff. Just look at what he's done. That's it. Just look at what he's done. Look at the trade deals. He's created over 6.5 million jobs. You got to admit, the guy's killing it. Whether you like him or not, the guy's killing it. Your 401 is doing very well. Your tax returns were a little bit better over these last couple of years, weren't they? It's not from Obama. I'm rambling. Let me know what you think. I'm sorry the video is so long. This political process, man, it is very, very complicated technical stuff. The media's not making it easy. My phone's ringing. I just got rid of that. Sorry. So please let me know what you got going on. How do you feel about Trump? How do you feel about the Democrats, the impeachment process? Let me know how you feel about all of it. Let's have a discussion, shall we?